Hello everybody, welcome to this video, Culture of Pearl in India. I'm Dr. Rakhi, an Assistant Professor in Department of Aquaculture, Sage University of Bhopal. As an aquaculturist, today I will give you the knowledge or idea about the pearl culture. What is a pearl? Pearl is a precious gemstone produced within the soft tissue of a living shell mollusk. Basically, oysters and mussels are used for pearl culture. How pearls are formed? As a human being, what do we do when something uncomfortable strikes our body? We itch and rub that place until we feel comfort. Like the same way, an irritant or foreign particles enter into the pearl oyster body as a defense mechanism. The mollusk secretes a fluid to coat the irritant. Layer upon layer of this coating is deposited on the irritant until a lustrous pearl is formed. Composition of pearls. Pearl comprises of water, organic matter, calcium carbonate, and the residue. We all know that the pearl is a cell organism, so it contains most of the component is calcium carbonate, which is 90%. Without this calcium carbonate, it contains water 2 to 4%, organic matter 3.5 to 5.9%, and residue 0.1 to 0.8%. Now I will discuss with you the types of pearl. Basically, two types of pearls are found in the whole world. One is natural pearls and another is cultured pearls. Natural pearls are harvested from the wild zone, basically the coastal water bodies. These types of pearls are very rare because only 1 out of 10,000 mollusks produces a pearl in the wild. Today, natural gems of the sea are very uncommon on the market and can fetch extremely high prices. To solution the problems, in 1983, Kokichi Mokimoto, a Japanese scientist, invented a formula of cultured pearls. Today, nearly all pearls available on the market are cultured pearls. Pearl producing mollusks or oysters. In India, 52 organisms are used for pearl producing. The pearl oyster belongs to the genus Pinctada, family Pteridae, and class Bivalvia and phylum Mollusks also. The important species producing good quality of pearl are Pinctada fucata, Pinctada imbricata, Pinctada margaritifera, Pinctada chemnitzi, Pinctada anemoides, and Pinctada atroparporia. All these species are marine, and I ensure you that the marine forms of the pearls are produced good quality or fine quality pearls. Without this marine pearls, the Laminatus marginalis, Laminatus coreanus, P. corrugate are the freshwater pearl oyster which are cultivated in India. This is the formation of pearl in Mytilus. If you look at this picture, then you can identify the inside and outside structure of the pearl oysters. This is the shell. This is the mother of the pearl nacre. This is the mantle pieces. This is the anus part. This is the gill of the pearl oysters. This is the food portion. This is the mouth portion. This is the stomach portion also. How the pearl is formed? The pearl is secreted by the mantle as a protective measure against foreign subjects like sand particles, parasite, small larvae enter into the mantle, and the shell, it becomes enclosed in a sac of mantle. Irritate stimulate the mantle epithelium to secrete nacre. Nacre is a thin concentric layer of the mother of pearls secreted by the mantle epithelium. The amount of the deposition depends upon the degree of irritations. This is the picture of marine pearl culture. If you look at this picture, then you can see the collection of the oyster. Basically, marine pearl are collected from the deep sea bottom with the help of the scuba diving. But in India, now some net, special net are used for the collection of the oyster from the deep sea bottom. This is the picture of the rearing of the oysters. Basically, when the oysters are collected from the marine water body, then they are washed and transferred into the rearing cages. Basically, each cages are divided into 4 to 6 smaller chamber and is covered with a metal mesh provided with cotton netting. The Oysters are here for rearing purpose. Installing of nucleus. If you give your attention on the slide, then you can identify that the mantle pieces are used here as a nucleus which is put into the pearl oysters. Basically, the donor oysters are collected from the marine water body and the mantle pieces are collected from this donor oysters, and these mantle pieces are inserted into the recipient oysters. This is the picture of the insertion of the nucleus. This is the grafting process. This is the graft tissue which is inserted into the pearl oysters. This is the pearl pouch. The post-operational care. Before starting the surgery process, you have to maintain a marine water tank. Before starting a surgery process, you have to fill a tray with marine water and add a pinch of chloramphenicol tablet for reducing the stress after surgery of the oysters. Basically, after surgery, we are put the oysters into the antibiotic water for 1 day, and after 1 day, we are transferred the oysters into the main water body, and there we are kept these oysters for 1 to 2 years for getting good production from them. Clearing of pulse. Clearing of pulse is a very essential part of the pearl productions. Basically, the glazing pulse have a good demand in the market. So, pearl farmers are cleaning this pulse by salt and chemical composition for upgrading the glazing component of the pulse. This is the pearl producing sites in India slides. Pearl oyster beds in India are present on both eastern and western coasts. However, the east coast is more productive and extensive than the west coast, as it extends from Cape Camorin to Kilakari. Tuticorin is the most productive region of the east coast, lies in the Gulf of Kutch. Hence, the major size of the pearl fisheries in India are the Gulf of Varna, Gulf of Kutch, Pog Bay, Baroda, and Tuticorin. These pearl bays on the ridges of rocks and dead corals, forming extensive pearl banks, or at the depth of 18 to 22 meters at a distance from the shore, produce best quality of pearls called as Linga pearl. This is the picture of the freshwater pearl culture. Freshwater pearl culture follow the same technique as the marine pearl culture technique, but in India, the freshwater pearl farmer producing their natural food for growing their pearl. If you look at this picture, then you can see the tank where they producing the natural food for growing their pearl oysters. This is the process of the freshwater pearl culture. This is the flow chart. If you look at this flow chart, then you can see the collection of the mussels, pre-operative conditioning, implementation of grass and nuclei, post-operative care of mussels, pond culture of implemented mussels, and then harvest of mussels and pearls. This is the picture of the technique of convenient pearl culture at present time. At present time in India, some UP farmers are invented a technique of convenient pearl culture in where they are stock and reared a pearl in freshwater aquarium, and they achieve a good production from this. Thank you for listening me. Stay tuned and subscribe to Sage University Bhopal and follow our page.